Realness. That's the key word today. That's the thread that I'm going to focus on is realness. From them LA summers to 10-8. The hot shot with Gangsta Grillz.
Yep.
Gina Views is one of those people who told me about this young man.
Let's get it. Gina be knowing.
DJ Head was one of these people that told me about this young man.
What up, Head?
We had him up on our show in L.A. You remember that had to be his hair.
Of course I do.
Hair was banging to his shoulders.
Still banging today.
Remind me of a younger me.
Oh.
Nah. Maybe the length, not the grade.
No.
You know, I meant to grades, not the grade. You didn't have that grade, homie.
The grade of hair he had.
Yeah, the grade is different.
That grade's so different. Looks like a natural Jerry curl. He talks about it all the time. Ladies love it.
Yeah.
They all love it, man. And I'm just proud of this young man. His name came across the table, said he was coming to New York to celebrate his Hot Shot tour. And I was like, man, let's get him up just to holler at him.
Oh, yeah.
Because I like how he get down. And the fact that he was able to team up with the legend, the icon himself, the one and only DJ Drama, and do this iconic series called Gangsta Grillz. I said, South Central, we up!
Woo!
Yeah. We are up!
And stuck.
Please welcome him back. Big round of applause for the one and only G.Perico.
Yo, what up? I love to see this. I love that the last time we saw you was in L.A. and you were at a particular landing spot. And then you fast forward to today and you're here in New York in a celebratory mode. Like, I love seeing that, man. Like, it's just an example of hard work. It's an example of dedication. I hope you feel like you're walking in your purpose in life and you surrounding yourself with good people and people that's of the same mind as you and helping you get to that place to hold you up and even pull your coat when things ain't going right. It's good to see you here today, brother, for real. I'm happy for you.
It's good to be here.
Yeah, that's good. This is good.
Isn't that what Hot Shot is all about, though?
Yeah, definitely.
Speak on that, man.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. You know, just hard work, the struggle, you know, the ups and downs of everything, and then just still staying, like, grounded and, you know, with the same energy and the same enthusiasm as before, not letting everything go down, make me sour or angry or bitter, but just wanting it more, you know what I mean? Yeah.
That sounds like, I heard you speak on this, too, it's accountability.
For sure.
When I hear you, when I listen to your lyrics, hold on, G, I got to take this jacket off because it's one of a kind. I can't just be wearing it. And then this T-shirt that I got on, man, I hate sneakers. It's
I got one of them.
You know what it is. Come on. We know what it is. So, but... You know, when you talk about
This guy.
He lost the sneaker contest earlier today in the studio,
bro,
so he
put him
doing
on,
He
it.
in his feelings
He
right
needs
now.
feelings. He needs your support.
Like these Pumas?
Pumas? Yeah, them cool.
Black on
Yeah.
black.
Cool,
I was,
them
I was
cool.
down with the Puma.
The Puma movement?
Yeah,
They
I
don't
was down
get
with
it.
the Puma movement.
They don't
I got
get
a pair in the suitcase.
There you go. See,
Nice.
they don't get it. Sometimes they don't always get it for me.
Suede
I'm
joints.
an outlier.
Ooh,
What he
I
got
don't
have
know.
to be? What he got on his feet?
Sick.
Right. Show off, G.
What you
Some
got?
little
We've been talking about
dunks.
sneakers all morning, brother. We've been talking about
some
sneakers.
little dunks. You know
But look
what
at the
I mean?
pickup.
I'm like, wait.
Very
fell
well
for that?
coordinated.
Yeah. Come on, G. You from the streets. You can't be falling for that con right there, man.
I'm just saying, the sneaks is fly.
You know, one of the things when you, first of all, how are you, man?
Man, I'm awesome, bro.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm
Mentally,
awesome.
physically, spiritually?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because listening to this album, you touch on a few things, you know, and what Heather was saying about your growth and how you went from this level to this level. There's a lot of things that happen in between, right?
Yeah.
You lose relationships.
For sure.
Success, you know, is to me the greatest spring cleaning because
It put a strain on a lot of shit.
it put a strain on a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Can you speak to that, man? Like what kind of things did it put a strain on, but how did those things empower you?
Like it kind of like woke a lot of things up, bro. Cause like as the success start to happen, and I still don't think it's nothing crazy yet, right? But like it just showed that a lot of people only had expectations and not like they just had shit that they wanted up out of me and nothing to bring or no value to share. You know what I mean? So like that put like a lot of people surprised me, like a lot of people that I plan to be with. You know what I mean?
Go ahead.
Yeah, and you know, that's kind of difficult, but you know, it just made me better though.
Give me an example without naming the people. It ain't about the people. It's more about the example of a moment that surprised you from somebody's actions or behavior?
Just homies like that's around, and I'm expecting them to, cause this is a lot of work, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a lot of work, and then it take a long time for the payoff to start. But when it start though.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah.
So, you know, a lot of people just sitting around like doing the minimum shit, and then watching me struggle and do everything, and then as things start coming together, it's like, nigga, if you on, I'm on. What, nigga? I don't gotta do shit and all this old shit.
Wow.
It's just crazy, man. The expectations I just call it like family shit. You know what I mean?
Family shit, but you don't blame them.
Nah, hell nah. Because when you think about it, like I like to zoom out and look at everything, right? And when you just think about it, like just the DNA of niggas, like in the whole
DNA of
The
niggas.
DNA of niggas.
a
That's a
song.
book right
DNA
there.
of niggas
Mixtape.
in the whole history of time,
Yeah.
it been like that. You know what I'm saying?
The DNA of niggas. that's
Mixtape,
Yeah.
Never heard
T-shirt,
that before. That's
hoodie,
great.
All of
everything.
it. So then, G, when did you feel like that changed for you? Is there a chance that if you weren't on this path, you would move in the same way as them if it was another one of your friends
Nah.
that had this success?
I never been like that. Like I always been to go get it and then spread it around. Like
Yeah.
that always been since I was a kid. I don't know what it is, but you know.
You never been a squatter. Like
Yeah.
I call them squatters. You know, people who just kind of sitting around and all of a sudden your success or you know, you getting titles, you become an owner and now they feel like they deserving of a piece of that. How you gonna go from a squatter to a homeowner off of my shit? Nah, you been a squatter. Got no time for that. No squatters allowed, period.
I just wonder how we switch that DNA, in your opinion, because sometimes it can be nature, your personality and your character, but what's the nurturing side of it? Like, how do you feel like for your friends to learn that it could settle in?
I mean I share the opportunity, you know. I share the opportunity and then like just consistent conversation of like plans. This what we gotta do. This what if we don't do this gonna happen. If this don't happen like this, then that's gonna happen. What are your plans? What do you want to do? I'ma assist you. You know what I'm saying? Assist me. That's how it work. Like, you know what I mean? But you know, a lot of people, I mean, just don't have it in them. Like,
They don't have
it's
it.
just more entitlement than anything.
Ooh, that's
Like,
a good word.
that's like just you know, the most famous or the most thing that happened the most where I'm from in the ghetto, like, is everybody just pointing the finger at everybody. That's why I say accountability.
That's
Like, so my whole thing is if something go wrong, like, even if it's people around me that's, I'ma just assume the responsibility so I can keep moving and keep handling my business. Cause it's like if he did something wrong, it's really my fault because I brung him around.
Right.
Like, hey, I've already seen something in him. Like, yeah, he probably ain't gonna do this right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But if I just let it continue and it happen and something crazy happen, then it's on me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? I ain't finna sit around wasting time pointing the finger. Oh man, look what Whoop-de-Whoop did. They ruined my whole. Nah, we on to the next play. Hot shot shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hot shot.
We on to the
That's
next
hot
shit.
shot right there.
Yeah.
That's what a hot shot does, Mike Muse.
All day. Your growth and maturity is really great to watch as you talk about that. And your mindset is a very mature mindset. It's given me just the art of the pivot. And so I'm just curious, you know, if we have a lot of listeners who may be stuck in a mindset or stuck at their job. Like you went from a major label to your own label, going independent. What made you do that pivot? What was it like, I'm good, I'm going to do my own thing? What moment was it?
So, like, from the beginning, I was independent. So I didn't never even want to sign to a label. But, like, one of my older, like, I would call him, like, a mentor type homie, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, like, influenced me to sign a deal. You know what I mean? And I'm like, all right, let's give it a shot. I learned a whole lot, though, you know what I mean, about business. You know what I mean? It was a great experience. But I'm like, when I zoomed out and looked at everything, I'm like, damn, everything that's going on, I already have my whole own staff already. I have my own PR, I have my own digital, I have my own strategic partner, like everything. And then my staff came over there with me, and then they wasn't, well, it's, long story short, like, it was just time to get back to, you know, what I know. And I was independent.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like you realized everything, as they say, everything glitter isn't gold.
Right.
Right. So it seemed like it was a very shiny object. And I think a lot of people want to go towards shiny and not really realizing they already had the shine.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right.
So,
He was offered $2.5 million, as according to what he says in his song. You know, and he turned it down. Wasn't enough. $2.5 million. That's true, or that was just a lyric?
Nah, that was a
Did it
fact.
rime? Did it just rhyme?
That was a fact. Yeah, that was a fact. That was a fact.
That was it, just words rhyming.
Yeah, it's for like a few, like, well, more than a few songs, but like the songs that I put out in 2021.
Somebody offered you $2.5 million, but you said you got $30 million dreams or something. To that
Yeah, I need like 30 if I'm gonna sell, like, you know, because I just feel like I ain't really putting no money into it. I'm not tired yet, and I ain't really hit my full stride yet for me to be looking to cash out and looking for the exit route. Like, the sellout is like the exit route, and then you take that money and then do something else. But it's like I'm still fresh. So, and then that's low. That's a low number. Like,
That's a
the
low
house
number?
I stay in is 2.5.
Oh my gosh! Did he just stunt on it? I'm thinking that was a stunt on it right there.
I'm looking at your tour schedule, which kicks off tomorrow. How does this make you feel? Like, just seeing this. This is beautiful.
A lot of dates, bro.
Tired?
Nah, happy as a motherfucker.
Happy, right?
Yeah, for sure. I'm excited.
That
I'm
is
excited.
beautiful. From everywhere, from Brooklyn, obviously. Shout out to BK.
Yeah.
He'll be there tomorrow. That's going to be crazy at the Market Hotel. But then from now to June 4th, you know that people are coming out to see you, man.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Bro,
Congratulations.
you living the
For a
motherfucking
dream.
bro.
Yeah.
Come on, let me
That's
take
beautiful.
my sunnies off, man. I just stop. You know, I
Nah,
know.
just you gotta embrace that because you work hard. Like to
Yeah.
get a tour schedule, to get to just to get a show. Let's start there.
Yeah.
And then you get a couple shows maybe or a spot date on the tour. But to be able to put your own tour together and to see this many dates and this many cities back to back. It's a testament to your team and the hard work and having your own team, knowing that you guys could probably work faster than going over to these big companies and these labels and make the direct connections. It's beautiful to see.
You headlining it, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, because
His
you
shit,
act like
Sway.
you're not. He just
Nah,
chill
we
out like,
just-
you know.
Gotta take it in.
Yeah, he's
yeah,
processing it.
You nervous?
I'm anxious, not nervous.
Okay.
Yeah.
When I listened to this album, it kind of gave me a sense of urgency. I absorbed your music, so I felt like I was rapping it. You know, I'm $1 million Crip. You know, you say that.
Believe that.
Okay, I'm not $1 million Crip, but you know, you say these things. But when I listen to the songs like Therapy and I listen to songs like Karma, throughout your whole project, what's the other song? Let me think of a. But throughout the project, No Do-Overs, throughout the entire project, I feel a sense of urgency.
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man, time.
Yeah,
time
now or
is-
never, for sure.
Now or never. Where does that come from? And do you feel like time is running out?
For sure. Like, I mean, in all reality, it is. You know what I mean? I know I ain't gonna live forever.
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna die tomorrow, but you know, I know I'm not gonna be this age forever. This moment, this same exact moment that's going on right now ain't gonna be here tomorrow. So, yeah, I'm trying to get it all right now, as much as I can now. You know what I mean?
Do you sleep well?
I don't really sleep.
What does that mean?
I don't sleep like that. I sleep like, I don't know. I like kind of like just me wanting to do stuff and the opportunity being here got me like so excited and I just want to do everything. It's like nothing like where I'm stressed or nothing. It's just like the excitement of everything finally starting to unfold and I'm starting to see it and I'm starting to feel it and experience it. You know what I mean? It's like it's a whole different feeling. Like,
Even that energy level
Yeah.
has a limit to it, because in whatever number of years, your body's actually going to really require sleep to be able to move
Yeah, I was just
at the
thinking
level
about
you're
that.
moving.
Yeah, like now. You better rest up. You got all of these meet and greets and all that. You better
Make
put
them
some in the
sleep, team.
tank.
The team.
just
Let
thinking
them make
about
them
that.
rest.
Sleep is a member of your team.
Yeah, man.
But
Don't
it's like I want to get
underestimate
it done, like everything
Yeah.
I can right now. Because people don't get these type of opportunities. Like I look at all my friends and everybody I grew up with, and It's
I'm
not
glad you're excited. though.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
eat your breakfast, bro.
Yes, you gotta sleep.
Slow
though.
down.
the breakfast in the morning.
Yeah, eat. Sit down, enjoy y'all food. Like, chew it, digest it, and then you're going to get back on that road. The sleep, the rest on your brain biologically is going to help you make better decisions in the end.
Yes.
Get your rest, homie. You know this. You here for the marathon, right?
Right.
You know.
You a Zoom outer.
I know you've seen a lot, and as you say in this project, you've done a lot, you know, and I think that's what karma is all about. What are your views on karma? What do you think about karma?
I think it's like real. It's super real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So what I try to do is just like give everything my maximum energy or whatever, because whatever the word, lack of words, my maximum energy, the best, just get the best that I could give. You know what I mean? Because I know that like what goes around comes around. You know what I mean? I used to do a gang of terrible shit, like, and terrible things used to happen to me. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like I'm putting a different kind of energy in the world, and I'm seeing it reciprocate. You know what I mean? So yeah, I believe karma is real. Like whatever you put out there. So you know, I'm trying to put out good energy, wealth, prosperity, all that. That's what I'm trying to throw out.
That's like a road. That's a plan or a blueprint to. Notice how I said blue, y'all. I could have,
Whatever.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, true blow.
Blue, yeah. But that's a blueprint to atonement to me. Kind of like atoning for all the things you may have done in the past by doing the things you're doing in the present to impact how things are done in the future. Do you feel like, by not going back to what you once did and now you changed and flipped your whole energy, that could be atonement for some of those things you did? You believe that?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I ain't gonna sit here and lie like it ain't few things on my mind that, that I'm like, damn, I wish it wasn't like that, or I wish that didn't happen. You know what I mean? So, I'm trying to just make sure that my good deeds outweigh the bad.
There you
That's
go,
real.
man. G.Perico is here, man. Hot Shot, Gangsta Grillz with DJ Drama.
Gangsta Grillz.
We're going to get to that in a second, man. How's your relationship with your daughter now?
It's cool. My baby mama, like, she just try to block the whole shit. My daughter love me to death, though, but, I mean, it's an issue. We in court right now, though.
Okay. Yeah, I've been through some, I got a daughter, just stay in there.
Yeah.
And sometimes, how old is your daughter?
12, just turned 12.
Give the
Wow.
baby mama some grace. I know it sounds crazy and the things that's probably happening.
Nah, I for sure do.
Yeah,
Cause
give us
I ain't got time to be upset about it, but it is. I got the right to, but nah.
Yeah,
It's
it'll be
bigger than-
greater later.
Yeah, it's bigger than me.
It's
Yeah.
bigger than you, man. Okay. DJ Drama. Damn it. DJ Drama. How'd that connection happen?
I've been going down there for years.
Okay.
Like at Mean Streets working, you know what I mean, and everything. But I never thought that I'd have a Gangsta Grillz though.
Yo, ain't that crazy?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So do you have to ask for it, or does he say, how does that? Because I'm trying to get one.
Right.
Damn it. How do you
It kind of just like Lake Sheezy was like,
salute the
we
lake?
was hollering. He like, man, what you up to? Woo, woo, woo. And then the conversation of the project came, and I'm like, yeah, whatever, bro. You just talking. And then I was somewhere, and the camera guy asked me when was my Gangsta Grillz coming out, like work at Mean Streets. And I'm like, what you mean? He said, they talking about it. I said, they talking about the project? For real? We was in Vegas when he was telling me this. I'm like, oh, it must be real. So I dialed in, like, let's do it. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And it came together.
Ain't a lot of people got a Gangsta Grillz.
Right.
That's true.
Nah.
Man. Ain't a lot of people got a Enterprise Glick.
Enterprise.
Glick.
Click. It's a few
Is
people
that
with
Click or Glick?
Click.
Click with a C?
It's the big C, yeah.
Okay.
CLICC.
Oh, there's a lot of C's on that channel.
Yeah,
I
big
noticed.
C's.
The hell?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Y'all bring us some? You didn't have that when you came last time, did you?
Nah.
Shit is good.
Nah, I had something else.
What's that car on the artwork? What is that?
Rolls Royce.
You driving that
Or
around the
Cullinan.
neighborhood?
Every now and then.
He gotta enjoy the fruits of his labor.
How have you seen direct motivation by your success? Like by driving that back to the old neighborhood? Like are the kids running up to you now?
Hell
Or
yeah.
what they
Yeah,
saying,
that's
bro?
that's my whole thing. I was telling my homie the other day, I said, bro, when I was little coming up, the people that I used to see driving around fast shit was like the gangsters, the pimps, the drug dealers. So that's like the life I chased and ended up in, like unconsciously like involved all the way. You know what I'm saying? So I like to go through so they can see me. You know what I mean?
What is like coming up in the neighborhood and coming up affiliated, you know, and then you able to leave the neighborhood, go on tour, see the world, you know. How does that whole mentality change as you get older? Like what becomes different? You still affiliated.
Man, it's like a catch-22 because it's like at some point, like to just still be around, like it gotta be some level of ignorance still there, like some type of fuck it in you. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, my angle now is like, you know, just speaking like just a new life and letting my homies know that, bro, it's no future in the street shit at all. Like, but they be like, well, you did it and you was whoop. But it's like I was never successful. I've been to prison 2 times.
Right.
I've been to juvenile camps, all that 3-4 times. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I was never successful at it. I just made it look good. You know what I mean? But
That's
like,
real, bro.
really, with like in this, I actually see a future. I could understand it. Like, I never planned no life before. Like, I didn't even plan to, like, wherever I was gonna be in the next few weeks, I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like this like the first time in my life I'm looking forward at the years, like, all right, this is where I'm gonna be at in the next 5, 10. I'm setting everything up. So I just be letting my homies know, like, it's an actual, you gotta really, it's hard to get somebody to believe that though, that's over there. You know what I mean? So it be a little battle sometimes.
I think as they continue to see you as an example, you know what I'm saying? And plus everything you're saying, it feels like it's much easier for you to dream in this way because you don't have paranoia on your back because of that environment. To the point that Sway was making, I'm interested now with as much life that you have gained with choosing this path, has it also changed the women that you're attracted to? Having a daughter, has that because
G.
You know, sometimes
sure.
the women
For
can
sure.
influence you negatively as well.
For sure, because I used to, like, just to keep it all the way blunt, raw, like, you know, I like women, like, different kind, but, like, I used to have, like, hoes and hood rat bitches, like, you know what I'm saying? Hookers and all that, like
real hookers.
That was my, real hookers on the street, like, you know what I'm saying? That was
pimping
my,
or from?
that was
You
just, look,
you being
I'm opping right now. That's too
Fill in
much.
the
It's just
blanks,
that was a natural
Calloway.
reaction.
Be easy, Sway. I'm
Fill in the
I'm from
blanks.
Oakland. I'm just looking
yeah,
for clarity.
you know what's happening.
Okay,
So it's like just the whole lifestyle of that, like.
Yeah.
So now it's like I'm like into just, you know, more people that got, like, even women that got something going on and can see the future besides like the quick hustle and the fast living. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm definitely like into a whole different. Yeah, I'm a different person. Like,
Let's go.
yeah,
Good. Ain't
for
nothing
sure.
wrong with that, brother. Come on, man. You evolved. That's what it
Yeah.
is, man.
For sure.
You know, before you was scared of love. You didn't think you could love. Now,
For sure. Like,
Come on.
it's like, yeah, that's accepting that. Even accepting love and understanding what that is. Like, I didn't realize till the other day, like, damn, I ain't never let no female get close to me. Like, I done had people in my life for years. I ain't never let nobody get close. I never even trust nobody like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
You do now? You got somebody now?
I'm trying, but
Okay,
it's,
so
it's
I'm-
like, it's difficult though.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
Take your time with it.
And it's new.
And she got to take her
Yeah.
time with you. But
Yeah.
you got to take your time with her.
For sure.
You know what I mean? That ain't opping, Heather, because I asked him
I
if
just
he...
looked at you.
Okay.
If you feel guilty, then that's on you. I just looked at you.
Okay. When you looked at me, it was the timing. All right, go ahead.
I'm just curious, G, about the accepting love narrative. I find that really interesting. I'm cheers to you for being willing to accept love. So I'm just curious, like, did you not do it because you thought it was a shield, or was it a guard that you had to have? Was it about, like, masculinity? Was it about, you know, what was that about? And then now, how does it feel now?
It's a gang of different things from like growing up to like, I ain't had no daddy. Like my big homies, I was raised by a gang of older, raw, crazy niggas. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, fuck a bitch and all this and have a gang of bitches. And then like, even outside of that, like the lifestyle taught me not to trust nobody, especially a female.
I hear
Like
that.
where I'm from, the females is like the main ones doing all the scandalous shit and crossing niggas up and doing all. So it's still like super difficult for me to even like look at somebody and be like, damn, like I know you gonna end up crossing me soon. Like I just like my head is fucked up. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's why you got a song called Therapy.
Right.
That's great, man.
Well, man, listen,
We're
brother.
watching growth in real time.
Yeah, we really are,
It's
man.
really cool to see.
I'm happy for this, man. I love the position. I love your mindset right now. The new project is out right now, Hot Shot, Gangsta Grillz. I want y'all to check it out. The Hot Shot tour starts tomorrow, 7 p.m. This
Hot Shot.
He went from being from the West and performing in Brooklyn. That just, you know, when you grow up
Crazy.
on the West, it's always a little crazy to know that you're doing a stage in New York City, right?
Yeah, that's super crazy. Last time we just did a show out here in November, SOB. That was, you know, that was an experience. Like just to know that the East Coast embraced me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the world embracing you, homie.
Yeah.
Come on, G.
Now, remember that question I asked you in the hallway? What was the answer? You remember the question I asked? Because I don't want to ask it on air. You know, I don't want to ask it if the answer depending on the answer. So
Hey, look, man, love, peace, and soul. Hot shot out right now.
there you go. Okay,
You know
there
what
you
I'm
go.
saying?
G.Perico, man. Get this man a
Shout
big
out
round of
right
applause. Next time,
Next time for sure.
okay? All right. We're proud of you, man.
Man, I appreciate it.
Keep flying. Shout out the team, man, who worked on the project.
Yeah.
Man, Gentry.
But hey, get them on
Gentry
camera.
administration, man, he put all this shit together.
Come
you know what
on.
I'm saying?
Salute.
Connected all the
Yes.
dots, you know what I'm saying?
Looking fly, too.
Stiles is the executive producer.
Let's go,
Okay.
The
Stiles.
executive, you know what
Okay.
I'm saying? G4.
G4.
G4, that's the
What up,
capo, you know
G4?
what I'm saying? He
Okay.
just holding it down. You see
Okay.
his
I
mug,
see
you see the
it.
serious
He
face
ain't-
over there.
Dude ain't smiled
Yeah.
one time
You
today.
know what I mean?
He smiled for me.
Somebody tickle him.
Dex Ball do the videos. You know what I'm saying? Chris, he do whatever.
Okay.
Whatever we need,
Yeah,
he
all
down.
multi-purpose.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, that's
All
the
right.
squad right there. That's the clique right there.
Cool,
That's
man.
what's
Part of the
up.
clique. Yeah.
There you got a beautiful click, man. I can see they love you, and everybody got a
I
roll.
love him back. Yeah.
There you go.
That's dope.
Continued
Amen.
success, brother.
Yeah.
All right.
Appreciate it.
All right. Thank you
Yeah.
for coming back. And then next time we going to do some other things with him.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. The Hot Shot Tour starts tomorrow. Let them know where they can hit you up at.
On Instagram, really on anything. G.Perico, BGPERICO on everything. Subscribe to the YouTube, all the shits. Yeah.
And let's hear that Karma. But before we do, up
Whatever
next,
that you do, I did that song after a Bible study.
Oh,
Gee, we just fall in love with you more every second.
I did that song after Bible study with one of my older homies. He was like a nigga from out, and he found God in jail. You know, a lot of people find God, they do some bullshit in jail, so they hide from that and hide under religion. But that wasn't his case. He just like genuinely did it. So I respect him, and he like my spiritual
That's
counselor or whatever.
Yes.
And then we was on, I hadn't hollered at him for a minute. He like, he the first person I never read the Bible until recently with him.
Wow.
So we read a few pages and hollered, and then somehow Karma came about, and then I just did the song in like
God
5
is
minutes.
interesting. See, God only gonna send people that could talk to you.
Yes.
Like you shared so much about in a short time what you grew up seeing and watching and what you grew up hearing.
Mm-hmm.
That person was picked out to speak to you.
Yep,
And it's a
tailor-made.
beautiful thing. I'm so glad. Much love to him. Whatever his name is, much
Big
love
Harper,
to him.
Mr. Harper.
that's the
Big-
Harper. Did
much
you
love to you,
remember
Mr.
what the
Harper.
scripture was that y'all, or the book y'all was reading from?
And it was all over the place.
Okay.
I got it in my notes, but
Yeah, do that,
He got
man.
the message. Yeah.
G.Perico, man. Let's play that Karma.